YouTube, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Young Fresco, man. Hey, I've been gone for a minute. I apologize. I've been hella busy, man. It's been crazy in and out of the shop. As you can see, your boy's looking a little rough, man. I need a cut, but I've been so busy, man. I'm in and out, cutting everybody else. Your boy needs to get laced up, man. I need to get right. But I got something special for y'all, man. Dropping another tutorial. Just finished cutting out my boy just at the shop Friday night, getting cleaned up. And yeah, man, super excited to be back on YouTube. But before we get to this video, let's watch the intro. Let's go. YouTube, what's up, man? It's your boy Young Fresco, and I'm back. Dropping another tutorial for you guys, man. It's been a while, but let's get into it. And as you can see right here, man, my boy was looking a little rough. But we starting off right now with the number 8 guard, and I'm not taking it all the way through the top of the head. I'm just using it right here in the front because he does have a receding hairline, so I want to leave as much length as possible. So I'm just using that 8 just right there in the front. Okay, and now right here, I went and switched over to my my number 5 guard, and I'm using it with the blade open. And then when I get a little more towards the crown, I'm gonna close it up. You know, we do want to keep it kind of short on top, but just right there in the front, we want to leave it where it's kind of like bangs. But after we line it up, you know, it's gonna fill in those light spots, and it's not gonna look so much like bangs. You know, it's just his corners they're just a little too light. So I like using that 8 guard. And right here, I got on the number 3 guard, and I'm going in with the lever open, and I'm taking it right up to the ridge, and I'm just kind of gliding it right into that 5, so we don't have to use the number 4 guard. You know, just save us a little bit of time. Now I got the lever closed, and I'm just taking it to the bottom half of the head. And I'm just gonna do this same little method all the way around the head. You know, we don't really need to show all that. You know, it's pretty much what it is right here, what you see. Now I got my JRL 1090s, and we putting in that bald line. And these clippers, they do get down really tight. I had that fade blade on it, so we get it down real tight, touching it up with the Babyliss Foil shaver right there, get it all the way down to the skin. All right, now we're coming in with my JRL Fresh Fade 2020s, no guard on. This is a taper blade I have on. It is 0 gap, but that 1090 you seen earlier, that right there gets the closest. And I just kind of follow up behind that with this JRL with the taper blade. And I'm going in with the open blade. Went up about a ½ inch to an inch. You know, it really depends on my client's head. Right here, you know, it's a little bit of a tighter area, so that was probably about a ½ inch. And I'm using a little bit of like reverse fading there. All right, now right here I got on my 1.5 guard, and we're going up just about another inch above where we left off right there. Had the lever all the way open, and that was closed right there. And you can see some of those little dark spots. I'm just going ahead and picking at it. I'm not gonna get too crazy with the details right now. You know, I just want to get the fade done, and then once I got the fade mostly done, I'm gonna go back in there and detail it. And right there, I was just going down with that same 1.5 guard, you know, taking down some of that bulk. And when I'm doing like these fades and beards, and I have the guard on already, I just go ahead and leave it on. I try to, you know, use the most out of that guard. So if I got the 1 right here, I'm gonna use it on the beard, and I'm gonna use it on the haircut. You know, so that way I'm not going back and forth later on. You know, I just try to make the most out of it while I got it on. And it's just a good way to save some time. And I'm pretty much just using an open lever and a closed lever. You know, I'm not too concerned about trying to get it perfect. You know, I'm just trying to get the foundation and the cut. And we're coming in now with the ½ guard. And the same thing, you know, going in with the open lever, and then we close it up real fast. You see right there? And I believe that's an open lever. Yeah, that looks open. Yeah, I think that's the open lever. For the most part, that's the system. If I feel like I can get away without using the open lever, then I'll just close it and just, you know, do that same little gliding technique I was using earlier with the number 3 guard up to the 5. And you see right there, I'm just kind of hitting those corners. I'm doing a little bit of corner cutting. And we're kind of at that point now where it's time to detail. So I'm spending a little bit more time on this part than I did with the other guards. You know, I'm already right there down to like the little ball line. And I went ahead and just popped that guard right back off, man. Now we're doing a little bit of detailing. Now right here, I did throw on the number 2 guard. I seen there was like some darkness right there. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, it was bugging me. So I went ahead and I threw on the number 2. And normally I'll just use that 1.5 and ride it all the way up to the 3. But hey, I mean, when you have to, you know, just whip out that guard. You know, like you got to do what you got to do to get the fade right, get the blend right, make it look good, make your client happy. You know, so you got to do what you got to do. All right, so now we're back into the detailing stages. Right now, this is the 1 guard on, and I'm just kind of using a lot of corner cutting at this point. I'm hitting it at different angles. I'm trying to be careful. I don't want to bring that fade up anymore. And my boy, he works outside, and he was at the beach recently, so you can see right there, he's got a tan line from his shades on. So that's pretty normal. You know, I get a lot of clients that work outside, and they have those tan lines, and we just gotta work with it, you know. Now we're over here on the other side, and we just doing the same thing that we did on the other side, man. You know, I went ahead and just sped up the video. You know, it's the same technique, it's the same method. You know, I use this for most of my haircuts, and we're doing like we did on the other side. We're going down with the grain because we don't want to cut off too much of the beard. You know, he wants to leave as much as he's got. And like I said, while I got that guard on, I make the most of it. I use it in the beard, and then I use it in the cut. And I believe right here now we got on the number 1 guard, and the same thing. You seen how I went from the beard and I went right back up to the cut. I'm making the most out of it, man. I'm trying to save as much time possible and getting the cut done, so when I go back into detail, I'm not too much in a rush. That right there, that's that half guard. And now we're back over here in the back side, going in with them 1090s again, man. Them things hit, man. They sharp. By the way, y'all, man, see you got my little TikTok up there. Y'all make sure y'all go check me out on Instagram and TikTok, man. You know, I said I use the same name on all platforms: TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, man. Fresco Blends, and that's blends with a Z. You see these guys, little boy. You know, I just finished cutting him up, so he's running around the shop right now. But yeah, guys, I mean, I'm using the same technique that I did on both sides. It really doesn't change. And I mean, to be honest, there's no right or wrong way to do any fade, any blends. You know, there is no perfect technique, man, because everybody's head shapes, everybody's hair texture, it's always different, man. You know, you gotta work with what you got, and you just gotta make it happen, man. I mean, I wish I could tell you like the perfect formula on how to do these blends, but I mean, really, it's all in the details. And you know, learning them details, it just comes with time. You know, you develop that barber's eye. Now right here, I'm coming with the JRL Fresh Fade 2020 trimmers, and believe it or not, that these aren't even really zero gap, man. I don't really like to zero gap my tools too much, because I try to keep it I try to keep my workstation pretty minimal. You know, I only use my 1 clipper, and this is my 1 trimmer here. And I try to keep it, you know, pretty universal, so whenever I'm doing my seniors, my kids cuts, I can use these trimmers on them, as well as my clients right here who getting, you know, these short blends and getting beard work done. And right there, man, I'm just hitting up that C cut. And now we just etching it in. And to be honest, really, the reason why I don't zero gap my clippers all the way is because I'm gonna go in with the razor. So, you know, nothing's gonna beat the razor. The razor is gonna get it like the most defined and the closest possible. All I need is just a trimmer, just to kind of get the hair, you know, ready. And I mean, look at that. I mean, I think for them not being zero gap, man, I think they hit pretty good, if you ask me. I mean, you got work, you know, with your tools, man. Whatever's comfortable in your hand. This for me, this is what does it. And you see right there, just going in, just etching it out. Again, like I said, you know, they hit pretty good, but when I go in there with that that razor blade, man, is gonna pop. Right here, these are the Uno Gammas, Gamma, whatever you want to call it. But hey, this right here, man, this probably gotta be like one of the best investments I made right here, man. This thing really gets into all those little tiny tight spaces, so whenever I come in with the blade, you know, it's less hair that's in the way. It's already close down shaved, so it's just less irritation for my client. And plus it's good for like my seniors and my kids, man. It's a awesome tool. And look, this is what I was talking about when I say we use that number 8, and it kind of leaves a little bit of bang, but after we hit it with the trimmer, you really can't see it. And I'm just going in right here doing a little bit of beard work. You know, we're just getting under the neck, cleaning them up. And like I said, you see how I'm doing some of them, knocking down some of them strays, man. I'm making the most out of the clipper while it's in my hand. And now we back with the Babyliss shaver. We just getting under the neck. And yeah, man, we at that point now. You know, we already putting in the razor line, doing the razor work. Make sure you pull that skin, man. Don't leave your client's skin too loose, because that blade will irritate. It'll slice them up, and you really don't want that. By the way, I don't really lean my clients back too much. You seen right there, I did that little backhand method. For me personally, I don't know, I don't like to lean them back, just because I don't want to rest their head back and then pull it back up to check my work. I just try to keep them upright. Yeah, man, we're going in, we're putting in these enhancements now, man. This blend is starting to pop, man. This right here too, man, this probably got to be one of the best investments I made right here too, man. See him right there, filled in his beard a little bit. And I bought this airbrush off of Ideal Barber Supply out here in Tampa, man. We out here in Florida, out here in the Fort Myers area. But I'll try to leave a link in the description. So if y'all want to pick up one of these airbrushes, had a little brain fart for a minute. But you see the blend, man, it's coming together after we put in the enhancements, and you know, we're doing that razor work. And you see the bangs there, man. No more bangs. I don't know, you two, man. Well, tell me what y'all think, man. I think I went in on this cut, man. I think we got him right. I think he looks good. Anyway, man, YouTube, I appreciate you for watching this. If you made it all the way to the end, I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. And again, man, hit that like button, subscribe. I'm gonna start trying to drop some more content, man. Just follow me on Instagram for that daily work, TikTok too, and YouTube, man. I promise you, I'm gonna be dropping some more content for you. Again, guys, I appreciate you so much. Thank you for watching.